and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the...
Glad to have you with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Syracuse Orange. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, Cal has hired a good coach in Tosh Lupoy with great reputation as a defensive guy. Can he turn the Golden Bears around? Justin Wilcox made some strides, but will Tosh Lupoy be the coach to push them over the top and get back in the conversation of relevance in college football? Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Syracuse's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
And after a couple of misfires, this offense looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing Angelic. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's a frustrating...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Angeli to throw for it on 4th. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big time.
Snags it and he's open. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Steve Angeli. Under fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense won.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. Oh, they're after him. Finds a man in the middle. Got room at the 35. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got
breaks a tap. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
7, Syracuse, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Right back to it. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down, now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a little space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Angeli. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets across the and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes a catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Quickly complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Pressure coming. He'll try. Might have a chance. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll try the right side. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. As a result, they lose yardage.
From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. JKS. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a third and long. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Miller. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. They go play action with Angelic. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angelic. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. On the move. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They feed him again. Spins away from the defender. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Offense gets set for 2nd down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Tight end now in motion. Sangapolitelli. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Dumps it off in the flats. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wants to throw again. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Miller with the ball. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Johnson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense.
Maybe some room here. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Cal.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throwing and gelling. Right on the money. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Syracuse right back at it. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. That's caught. It's Miller. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. And here's the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Catching up with the Cal Bears head coach at the half. The first half was okay, even though they've got a lead. CFB season opener, conference opener. They've got to be even better in the third quarter. He said there's some things we can clean up, some positives we can build on, but their intensity has to remain strong here to start the second half.
Okay, Holly.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Songopolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Orange! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back, and they get him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Songopolitelli unloads it left. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the spin move bought him a little time because not a lot of yardage.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. JKS. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Turns it loose deep. Upstairs to make the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is a big-time completion for the offense. You have to give all the credit to the offensive line because he had all day to sit back there in the pocket, find an open man downfield. That was just way too easy for the offense. The defense, no pass rush whatsoever, and the result is a big explosive play for the O.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Zonga on the play action. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Steve Angeli. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Touchdown, Cal! The defense putting points on the board.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
31, Syracuse, 17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Angeli finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Syracuse right back at it. Making side adjustments here. Angeli on the play action. Looking down the middle. Got his man.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Weaver. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running inside, it's Johnson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Throwing Angeli. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Going to the run, it's Johnson. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give is to Miller. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Cuse! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Orange answer the score. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. That's caught. It's Hendricks.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
That's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that
one. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the single back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a second down play. Sangapolitelli. Here's the pressure. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Hey guys, checking in from the Syracuse sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeps it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Steve Angeli. He's got it. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Right down the middle. It's caught. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Syracuse right back at it.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
The run on inside. It's Johnson. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tough. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Powers forward. Touchdown, Syracuse. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession. Ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Fires to the big fella.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolitelli. He's got it. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm running ball, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And in a 2-minute situation like this late in the game, the offense looking to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before going with the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled. Really nice job communicating and staying alert before making that stop.
Plows through the defense. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Syracuse.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This for the lead and very likely the win. He's got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
He's taking a deep shot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So the offense will have at least one more shot at this after the pass interference penalty gives them an untimed down. Angeli. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.